Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. This is going to be the last knot video I think I'm going to do for a while. Technically, I'm doing bends now. So there is slight difference between bends and knots. So bends, you're anchoring something down to a rope or a solid tree or some sort of anchor that is solid. The Howler Bend. So the Howler Bend is used generally for tying handrails to the floor. So if you're making a tree house, you're lashing everything together and you want to use wood for it, you could take that Howler Bend. So you have the bar right here and you have bottom here. You could take the Howler Bend, you could tie it right here and tie it to the base of the floor. And you would have a nice looking rail. And yeah, this Howler Bend is just pretty much an anchor to something solid. Generally something rough or something that can hold tension, especially like a tree. So we're gonna jump over to the post over there and we'll show you how to do it. So what you want to do here first is you want to take your rope, you want to go around twice, and then you're going to take this, so you have the loop like this, right? Then with the two ropes you went around the post with, or the anchor, whatever, you want to take the running end, which is right here, and tuck that in between both loops that you created by wrapping the running end around the post, which will create a loop, like so. And after when you're done that, is you want to take this top loop right here, loosen it up a little bit, then you're going to take this running end and pass it back through this right here. Then you're going to pull that tight. So as you see, when you are done with this knot, so you want to kind of tighten up a little bit. The main strand is going to be pulling on this loop right here, which is going to create friction and it's going to not let the rope slide out. So this hitch, or bend, won't come undone. This would be a really good fixture point for a anchor of some sort, for like a bridge or a tower or whatever project you might need an anchor for at that rate. Other than that, that's how you tie it. So the next one we're doing is called the Overhand Bend. This one is mainly used to tie two cord lines together at the same diameter. This is generally going to be weaker than all the other bends because of how it's tied, because it's overhand instead of sheep's bend that's coming up. The thing to keep in mind is when you're tying this, make sure the cords are the same width, and make sure you're not using this in a tension situation when you're trying to hold down a tower when you have a lot of weight leaning one way. It's not going to work very well. It's going to slip out eventually, especially with synthetic ropes. Other than that, let's jump to the stump and I'll show you how to tie it. So what we're going to do is we need two ends of the rope. So with the two ends of the rope here lined up, this one, so the running strand will be two strands now, because the overhand is going to take the two strands, you're going to tie together. So we have the two strands together, we have a running end, we have no standing end yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to loop around like so, and then you're going to come back through the bottom here. Yeah, so this is the overhand bend. Nothing much. It looks like a figure eight, but it's not. A figure eight, you have to wrap around again once, and you have the strand come around. So instead of this coming down this way, you would wrap around again and have these two strands come in from the top and down. This is why it's weaker. It's there's not as much friction, and yeah, you can use it for less tension stuff. So the last one you're doing is called the sheep's bend. The sheep's bend's purpose, basically in anything, is to tie two ropes together, but with the other ones being the same cordage, this one can be different sizes. So I have a piece of paracord here, and I have a piece of natural fiber sisal. You can tie these two ropes together and make a secure connection, especially if you're trying to make an anchor or trying to rescue somebody that might have a shorter rope. It's generally called rescue knot too, because you can tie it really easily and you can extend the rope to help somebody at the same time. Other than that, let's jump to the stump and let me show you how to do it. So the first thing we need to do is pick one end here. So we have this end, and we have one end of the paracord side here. So the first thing is you're going to make a bite. You're going to make this loop, which then will make a bite because you have a little opening here. And this is gonna be very simple. You're gonna take this rope, you're gonna come under the loop you already previously made, and then you're gonna go kind of like over and under again the 2 strands of a bite that you already created, and you're gonna cross over and you're gonna tighten down. And now if you pull this together, the cordage have been tied together successfully. It's not slipping because you're using the friction from this rope coming down this, and you have the friction from everything else when it tightens down. There is a double sheep's bend, which is a little bit more secure. The only difference is when you wrap it twice when you do it. This is a little bit more secure. It's not like the other one's not. It just it adds that little bit more safety and weight that I can take for this knot. Other than that, that's all for this one. So with everything done now, I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you out. If there's anything missing, please let me know down in the comment section. I'll have to remake these eventually when I get more knowledge and get better at filming, so I can have better films for you guys. Other than that, if there's any other bends or knots you'd like to see, please let me know down in the comment section. Come back for more, and please subscribe and like my channel.